Hey guys, it's Truman from Tacoma Lifestyle. Today we're going to be installing the Tacoma Lifestyle TRD Pro Grill. This comes with 7 letter options as well as sensor garnish and no sensor garnish. And if yours needs the camera bracket like for the new 2022s that go right there, we have an option for that as well on a different listing. If you want one of these, go check out the link in the description below and comment down below which color you'd go with your Tacoma, and we'll show you how to install this. So this install is super easy. It comes with everything you need besides the tools. The tools are super simple as well. We'll tell you everything that you need for that. Everything that comes with the kit is the grill itself, the letters, whichever color you chose, and then if you chose you need the sensor garnish or not, it will come installed for you. As well as if you want Raptor lights with it as well, which are compatible with our Tacoma Lifestyle Raptor lights, you can choose out of 4 colors of that as well. And then if you want to go with the camera bracket, that'll be on a separate listing, which is also on there as well. So we'll get into the tools. Okay, so here's the tools that you're gonna need for the install. It's super simple. Definitely gonna need a Phillips head screwdriver, as well as a 10mm. And then this is optional. This is a clip pry tool. This is gonna get out of the 2 clips that are needed for the install today, or you can just use a flathead. We've made it done before with this flathead, but these are super nice. Okay, with the hood pop, we're gonna see 2 bolts and 2 clips that we need to remove. We'll bring you in close and show you exactly which ones they are so it's not confusing, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so these are the 2 bolts that you're gonna need to remove, step 1, and then just after that, we're gonna remove these clips on both sides as well. Those are super easy, especially if you have one of these pry tools. You can definitely make it work with a flathead, but you're more prone to breaking them, so we just like to use these pry clips. And we'll do the clips. Super easy with this, but with the flathead screwdriver, just take your time, be careful with it. And then just the exact same on the other side. Okay, so now we just need to undo a harness. The harness is clipped in with 2 clips that we just need to pop out, and then we'll undo the harness. We'll show you exactly where it is, just to the right of the center next to the 10mm bolt that we did previously. We'll bring you in close and show you how to do it. Okay, so these are the 2 clips that we're gonna be removing, and then this is the harness right here. And it's just to the left of the headlight. This is the 10mm bolt that we removed previously. We just need to remove this. It's pretty simple. You just squeeze and push it out, just like that. And then this one's the same. That one's gonna be connecting the harness. Squeeze those together, push them out. And then we're just gonna grab this harness right here, flip it upside down. And then as you can see, there's this little thumb tab right here. Just gonna push that in. This one's gonna be a little stiffer. And then pull that harness apart like that. Okay, so that's everything holding in the grill. It's super simple. These 2 arms that we undid with the 10mm bolts sit on a sort of beveled edge. We're gonna need to lift that up, and then tabs will just be pulled apart when pulling the grill out. I'll show you exactly how to do it, and just do it right now. Okay, so here's the 2 bevels that it sits on. Super simple. We just wanna unattach it from there, and then this is ready to pull apart. Okay, now the grill's ready to come off. It's gonna be a little scary just because it's held in by tabs right now, but we'll show you exactly how to do it. We'll just pull on the top, and then the bottom will follow along with it. Comes off like that. Okay, so now that we got the grill off, it has this outer shell on the outside. We need to remove that from the old grill and transfer that to the new grill. So we'll show you everything we need to transfer over, like the sensor garnish and stuff like that, and then we'll show you each part. Okay, so we have this grill flipped over right now. It's gonna show us 2 screws that we need to unbolt. There are these 2 right here. They're the lowest screws on the whole grill. This is the bottom. And then after we undo those 2 screws, there's gonna be several clips around that clip on the outer shell to the actual grill itself. We'll show you step-by-step process of each one we get, and then we'll show you every time. Okay, so now we're gonna need to undo 10 Phillips head screws. They're gonna be these outside screws right here. There's gonna be 2 on the bottom, 2 on each bottom corner, 2 in the middle on each edge, and then 2 on the top left and right, and then 2 on the top. Okay, so this grill is going to come apart in 2 pieces. So after removing all the silver screws, then we're going to go ahead and unclip all of the tabs. So we're going to want to start from one side and move to the other just so they don't re-clip in before you get to the end. Okay, now we have to undo 5 clips. It's going to be 1, 2, and 3 along the bottom, and then these top 2 right there. These are difficult to get out just because they're pretty strong plastic, but if you'd like to do them with a flathead screwdriver, you can. It's just a little bit more risky that way with breaking them. So before we move this grill all the way, the sensor garnish is held in by this harness right here. So right here is where we need to unclip this tab, and then we can pull it all the way off. Okay, so now that we got that grill off, we can remove the sensor garnish if you have one. If not, you just skip this step. But if you do, there's just 3 Phillips head screws as well as 2 clips. Okay, so here are the 2 things that we're going to need to remove. It's going to be this top clip right here. That's super similar to the top one, and then this harness right here. So just going to go ahead and use our pry tool for this one. Unclip that. Okay, so our Phillips heads, too small for these ones. So luckily, they have a 10mm option on the outside like we used before. And then the last one, we're going to be able to use our Phillips head on this. I want to make sure to hold on to these 2. This one will not be needed. We're just going to leave the harness on there. We're just going to remove it like that and transfer it to the new one. One thing we do need is these tabs right here. These just slide out like so, and that's going to help us mount this sensor garnish to the new grill. Okay, out with the old and in with the new. This is the new grill. We have a designated sensor garnish portion right here. Makes it blend in with the grill a little bit better. Just going to take what we just removed, slide them directly into the new grill. These will fit pretty snug. Okay, sensor garnish just goes back on the way we removed it. These will line up like so. There'll be 2 divots right here that will go into 2 holes, making sure it's aligned perfectly. They'll slide right on, and then we can reinstall the 10 or Phillips head bolt. Okay, sensor garnish is on. Just by the way, these tabs won't be needed, so you can tuck them to the side, zip tie them down, whatever you want to do. They'll just be sitting behind the grill. Okay, so here is the grill letters that come with your kit. These are the black that we went with today, but there are 6 other color options rather than the black if you want to go a different route or paint match it to your car. These come with Phillips bolts and extras if you lose any, and they just slide right on like that. Now this fits on super snug without them, but we're going to secure it just to be safe. Okay, so we've prepped the new grill for the old shell to go back over it. So what we're going to do is make sure this wire is tucked out of the way so it doesn't get snagged in anything. And then when removing the shell and putting it back on, we want to make sure we don't scratch the paint. And so we're going to want to go on directly center. Okay, so when setting it back on, you want to make sure every clip is in each of its holes. You just want to make sure because it can be sticking out, and then when you go to shove it on, it's going to snap them. So look all the way around, make sure they're all in their designated slots, and then we can snap it down. Okay, so here is our new and rapidly improved grill. It looks super sleek across the board. It's a matte finish. It's going to look super clean and comes with provided slots for the Raptor lights if you choose to go that route. We're going to throw it back on the truck, show you what it looks like after, and then we'll do a full 360 and then we'll close. Okay, so we're back to the front, we're ready to throw this thing on. Remember that at the bottom there's going to be clips, and at the top it's going to be bolts and clips as well. And so we're going to start with the bottom, snap that into place, and then we'll reinstall the 2 bolts and 2 tabs. Okay, so as you can tell, that snaps on pretty nicely and it feels very secure. We're going to throw on the top 2 10mm bolts as well as the tabs. And then we're going to reconnect the sensor garnish so everything works. And then these tabs go back in super easy. Just make sure they are opened up, slip it into the clip, snap it down. And then the same on the other side. Okay, so back to where we disconnected the sensor garnish here. We're here to reconnect it, just like we did when disconnecting it. You hear it snap together, and then we'll stick it back up into its original slot. And then this one, right here, will also go right into that hole right here. Okay, so that is the grill install, guys. It's super easy actually, and it readily changes the front look of your Tacoma. Looks super sweet and compatible with a couple products that we have on our website right now. If you want one of these and you can customize it yourself, go hit the link in the description below. I want to thank you for watching our YouTube and subscribe if you like it, and we'll see you on the next one.